Welcome to Persona 4 Part 9, and while this may be late after April Fool's Day, might as well just go on ahead and show you the book that you need to buy on the 20th, because that's gonna help you with guts. Wait, wrong game. I meant courage. Yes, that's what I meant to say. I was thinking about Persona 5, not Persona 4. But whatever the case, we're gonna have to go to Junez, because that's where the story continues. And that's where we're gonna have to infiltrate that god-awful place. One of many. And by many I mean 3. If we were playing Golden, there'll be 4 god-awful places. The worst being the Hollow Forest.
You really stick out. Guess it doesn't help that we're in our school uniforms on a Sunday. The sale should end soon, so that'll get rid of some of the people wandering around here. Alright, let's get going. Chie, it's not too late to...
I'm going.
Fine, but don't push yourself, got it?
Whoa, it really is that bear from last time.
What are you doing?
Can't you tell? I'm thinking about stuff. I've been deliberating over it for a long time now. Hey, that wasn't a bad joke. Hee hee.
So, did you figure anything out? It's probably useless to think about it too much. I've seen the inside of your skull, and it was empty.
How rude. You're right, though. I try and try, but nothing comes out of my head.
Will you guys shut up? Now's not the time for stupid jokes. Listen, someone came here yesterday, right?
Wow, there's a girl with a better nose than me? What's your name, miss?
Miss? Oh, I'm Chie. But never mind that. Tell me more about that someone.
I think it happened a little after I talked with you guys. After that, it felt like someone was here.
Is it Yukiko-san?
I don't know. I haven't looked. The presence is over that way. That's probably where they are.
Over there, huh? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
What the... a castle? You think this is the place they showed on TV last time?
You're positive that no one's behind a camera for that bizarre midnight program?
Program? I don't know. Maybe people on your side can see stuff in this world. It might be that. And I told you before, there's only me and Shadows here. There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like this from the beginning.
From the beginning. That's what we don't understand.
I don't know. Can you guys explain everything about your world? I've never seen this program thingy before, so I don't know.
Well, is that really what's happening? Are we really looking into this world? Because the first time Yukiko showed up on that channel was before she disappeared. Doesn't that seem off? I mean, Yukiko saying stuff like, "Score myself a hot stud." It's not like her at all.
Score? Stud?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yukiko-san would never say anything like that. Huh. I wonder, is this kind of like what happened to me last time?
There's a lot of stuff I still don't get, but after hearing your story, I think that program happens because of the person who appears on it, or something like that.
So Yukiko is producing that show herself? I don't get this at all. Hey, do you feel Yukiko's presence from inside?
I'm pretty sure. So, what's this scoring with a hot stud thing?
Yukiko's here. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, wait, don't go alone! Jeez, we better follow her.
Alright, Chie went in. Looks like we're gonna have to go in after her, obviously. So, no more beating around the bush. We're gonna go into this castle, and I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like this castle because of the fact that it purposely drains your SP, even though SP conservation is the key. Excuse me, I have a little bit of indigestion, but here's the problem. The remedies for the SP drain, or at least the fox, if you will, it's not available until after you beat this castle. So that is a pain in the ass, especially since the boss requires you to have so much SP, and let alone so much level. And while you're trying to grind just to survive this castle, you probably will have to make at least 1, 2, or at least 3 trips before you even remotely try to finish it in one sitting, if not 2. I know I'm going to run into that one quote-unquote expert that said they took out this castle in one sitting, but I don't care, that's you. I'm talking for everyone else that hasn't. All the more reason why I did what I did and put on a beginner, because I want to get a move on, and this castle drags. This castle literally drags. Oh, and by the way, remember what I said about the magic happening in New Game Plus? Well, the magic involves these chests. You see, sometimes the chests will give you items. Sometimes they'll give you accessories. Sometimes they'll even give you equipment. Whether it be like body armor or weapons. And sometimes they'll give you yen. But most of the times there'll be chests that will actually drain your SP, drain your HP. Yeah, the one that drains your SP is the worst one. Drop you down to 1 HP, drop you down to 1 SP, or the worst one of them all, which only appears in New Game Plus, there's a Reaper inside. Yeah. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to be able to take on the Reaper the way I am right now. Oh, and I'm showing off a all-out attack. You might want to remember those. Yeah. By all means, abuse them when you can, and there's some instances where you don't need to do that. But for the love of God, if you have the opportunity, do it. That's more damage. And it also ignores enemies that have repel physical, so there's that. Oh, and I gain a level. Fantastic. But yes, New Game Plus, at least one of the chests will have a Reaper in it. You will know when the bell rings. Oh, but sometimes the chest will have a normal shadow in it too. Unless, of course, you accidentally, screw up. And I mean screw up terribly and activate the, chance time that ends up turning most of your chests into shadows, which will happen. I'll get more on that in just a moment, but first, Calm Pesk, something we didn't see in Part 7. This is weak to win, as you can wholeheartedly see. I didn't talk about the other enemies because we've already faced them back in Part 6, so there's not much to really talk about. And those are the only enemies you're going to be seeing on the bottom floor, and they won't be giving too much experience points, so you'll have to go up on a higher level. And for the record, the floor we're about to face, Shadow Chie? There's no enemies there either. Oh, by the way, you have a game where you can actually pick up a persona. Now, that persona there is Pixie. You might want that, considering the fact you just got finished getting into a social link with Yosuke. Remember what I said about the social links, and remember what Igor says as well. You're going to need persona for at least a good number of people in order for to actually max out their social links, and soon you'll end up getting, or will need to get, higher persona to do so. At the time being, you can at least get Pixie because it's a magician persona. But later on, when we have to come back here, you also might want to snag Justice too. Well, a Justice persona too, if you can. There's only one in here anyway. However, Strength you're going to have to fuse for. That's something that needs to be mentioned. Oh, and by the way, if you don't get a persona and end up getting a play card, well, the game's over with. As far as for that card shuffling game's concerned. No, not the actual game, no. The card shuffle game will just end, and you can just go about your merry business. But if you get a penalty card, you know all that experience I just got? I would have lost. And there's a good chance you'll see actual shuffling games with a whole bunch of penalty cards. And that's the last thing anybody wants to see. Oh, and by the way, I went there and went over to the treasure chest to fight that Shadow because of the fact that it's right near the treasure chest and it would ambush me if I did. And by the way, it was the same monsters I fought earlier. So it really wasn't much to show off. And they are called Laughing Hobbleries, I think. Oh, and I just realized I should have changed the battle tactics of Yosuke. They're going to come in handy in a little bit. So, I got 2 revival beads. Which is actually a good thing, considering most of the time I all of a sudden run into the Reaper on New Game Plus. My luck is that terrible. At least it's not as bad as Yosuke's. But all I can say is this. Shadow Chie is right there. Look at my SP. And do you want to know how my SP got that way? It's because of the fact that I'm fighting enemies that are weak to thunder. There's not enough items to restore SP, and you won't get that, or at least the Fox, until we start the 3rd dungeon of the game. That's why I hate this place. So you'll have to rest a couple of times just so you'll be able to get it. I mean, it's not recommended to do this on the first day, and I went back and I healed up some of my SP, but it doesn't matter. We're about to fight.
Chie, are you alright? Chie?
She said that red looks good on me.
Yukiko-san?
I hated my name. Yukiko. Snow. Snow is cold and it melts quickly. It's transient. Worthless. But it's perfect for me. Apart from inheriting the inn, I'm worthless. Still, Chie told me that red looks good on me.
Are these Yukiko-san's inner thoughts? I remember hearing Saki-senpai's too.
Yeah, this castle is probably here because of this Yukiko person.
Yukiko. Chie was the only one who gave my life meaning. She's bright and strong, and she can do anything. She has everything that I don't. Compared to Chie, Chie protects me. She looks after my worthless life. And I don't deserve any of it. Chie is so kind.
Yukiko, Chie is so kind, huh? What a joke. What?
Oh man, is that?
It's just like Yosuke. She lost control of her suppressed self. Now it's a shadow.
Are we talking about that, Yukiko? She says I'm protecting her? She says she's worthless. That's how it should be, right? What are you saying? Yukiko's so good-looking, so fair-skinned, so feminine. She's the one all the guys drool over. When Yukiko looked at me with such jealousy, man, did I get a charge out of that. Yukiko knows the score. She can't do anything if I'm not around. I'm better than her. Much, much better. No, I have never thought that.
What are we gonna do?
We need to protect Chie-chan right now.
No! Don't come near me! Don't look at me!
Chie, calm down.
No! No! This isn't me!
Wait, stupid! Don't say anything else like that!
That's right! I'm the one who can't do anything alone. I can't win as a girl, let alone as a person. I'm pathetic. But Yukiko, she depends on me. That's why she's my friend. I'll never loosen my grip on her. She's too important to me. No, that is not how I think of her. So you're just gonna turn your back and deny me again? But things are different now. When the time comes, I'll be the one left standing. right? I'm still you.
Shut up! You're... Chie, no! You're not me!
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Chie!
It's coming! You have to use your powers to save Chie-chan!
I am a shadow, the true self. What do you guys think you're doing? Trying to defend the real me? Then you're gonna pay the price!
Shut up! Quit being such a pain! Chie, just hang in there a little longer.
Ha! Think you can stop me that easy?
Alright, Shadow Chie. As you can see, the weakness and the HP, your eyes are deceiving you. Yeah, you're facing up against a 1000 HP enemy. And let me just be blunt with you folks. This is just a part of the bullshit. Just add 50 more HP and you got Shadow Yukiko. Yeah. Really much of a tank. However, thankfully, Izanagi learned Rakunda, which you will be spamming. However, I hate to say it, but I don't have enough SP to actually pull off that strategy. However, the strategy for Shadow Chie is this. Beat her down as much as you can. When she starts focusing on Yosuke, which she will, guard him. If you see green wall, whatever you do, switch to physicals. Or just increase Yosuke's and your defense. That'll be the only way to actually avoid that green wall for a second there. Hell, you can swing for the fences too. Now, if this was on hard, I would tell you to be careful, because sometimes criticals will happen regularly. And the last thing you need is for her to gain a once more when she starts to stare at Yosuke. It's bad enough when she stares at Yosuke, she uses Mazio, which will in fact down Yosuke. If she hits a critical, she'll immediately go into Mazio without staring at Yosuke. Oh no, no, she'll still go into the face of staring at Yosuke, but sometimes Yosuke will be down to the point where he won't be able to get up to guard. Because for some reason, down randomly happens for either 1 or 2 turns. And if you're dizzy, that's even worse. Because I do believe she can make you dizzy. But we're doing real good, obviously, because it's on beginner. But whatever the case, you might want to save those soul drops for when you're here in this battle. But more importantly, make a comeback whenever you have enough SP healing items. But more importantly, try to rest in between the palace. That's my best suggestion, at least save 2, if not 3 days for this palace. You're gonna need them. Now, anything else to say about Shadow Chie before she falls? Because that's exactly what's about to happen to her. She's going to fall. Oh right, I forgot. She's strong against physicals, which is why physicals aren't really doing too much to her. But we kept on lowering her defense. That's the only reason why. But this battle is over. And we gain 140 experience points, which is great. We're going into, or at least returning into Yukiko's palace with a level 6. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stick around Yukiko's palace in order for us to gain up to level 15 to actually do some damage to Yukiko. Because just fighting her at level 6 is suicide. Plain and simple. On that note, I think we're done.
Chie, are you okay?
What happened? What's the matter? Got nothing to say anymore?
Stop it, Chie. It's all right.
But... everyone?
He's right. I went through the same thing. So I can understand. I mean, everyone has a side like this.
Yeah, I kinda get it now. You are me. A side of me I couldn't forgive, that I tried to ignore. But you still exist. You're a part of me. Well, it's true that part of me feels that way. But I wasn't lying about being friends with Yukiko.
Like we didn't know that already. Hey, Chie!
I'm okay. Just a little tired.
You don't look okay at all. And I bet you can use the same power we have now.
Huh?
Hey, what should we do? I agree. We need to let Chie rest.
I never said I needed a break. I can still keep going.
Don't overdo it.
It's not that we don't think you can. It's just, we have to save Yukiko-san no matter what. Now that you have the power, you can fight with us. It'd be much better for us all if you had your strength back. That's why we're saying we should go back and regroup.
But Yukiko is still in here, isn't she? If those were Yukiko's true feelings, then I have to tell her something. I'm not as strong as she thinks. It's because she was with me. Because we were always together, I was able to act that way. If we weren't, I'd...
Well, you need to get your strength back. Then you can tell her. Yuki-chan's normal. The shadows don't attack normal people. They only attack when the fog lifts here.
So Yukiko-san will be safe until then, right?
I'm positive.
Why? I don't get it.
Teddy told us that the weather here is the opposite of our own world. When it fogs over in our world, that's the day it lifts here, and that's when the shadows attack their victim. So even if we leave for a while, Yukiko-san won't be in danger until the fog starts to cover Inaba. I'm sure of it. It was the same way for that announcer and Senpai. Don't you remember how it was foggy in town on the days they died?
You mean they were killed by their other selves?
The fog usually appears after it rains. But it's been sunny lately. I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon. Don't worry so much. We'll check the weather forecast first thing when we get back.
But I can't turn back now. We've come so far. Yukiko's still here. She's all alone. She must be so scared.
Then you tell me how much further we gotta go to reach Yukiko-san.
That's...
You don't know what's up ahead. The enemies might be even stronger. If we push ourselves too hard and get wiped out, who will save Yukiko-san then? We can't fail no matter what. Am I wrong?
all right. I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have rushed in like that by myself.
No worries. We're definitely gonna save Yukiko-san, right?
Right. I'm feeling even worse than the last time I came in here. My head feels like it's gonna split open. Are you guys okay?
That's right, you're not wearing the glasses.
Oh yeah, what's with those glasses? Did your eyesight go bad?
Man, you didn't notice until now? How panicked were you?
Ta-dam! I got a pair ready for Chie-chan, too. Here you go.
Whoa. What the... this is awesome. It's like the fog doesn't exist.
Why didn't you whip those out earlier if you had them?
I made them right now. You didn't tell me she was coming. It was all so sudden. Sudden.
Huh. So that's the trick. I was wondering how you guys could see where you were going. Hey, is it all right if I keep this?
Faux show.
We'll have to stop here today, but I'll be back with these puppies. You guys better not come here without me. Got it?
Yeah, let's all promise each other. Nobody goes in alone. It's way too dangerous. If we don't work together, we won't be able to solve this case or save Yukiko-san, right?
Yeah, I agree. I promise too.
All right. So from tomorrow on, we'll try and come here as much as we can after school. And that includes days off. Hey, would you mind being our leader? You were the first to get this power, and you're way better in a fight than either of us. I think it's best for all of us if you set the pace of the investigation and we follow your lead. I'm cool playing second banana. I had a feeling you'd say that. I mean, I'm more the advisor type, you know? An ideas man, not an executive.
I'm with Yosuke. If you're the one calling the shots, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about this.
I'm with Yosuke, too. If you're the one calling the shots, my pillow will be a lot more comfortable at night.
Teddy, would you please stop talking? I'm really on edge right now.
Okay. Let's get some rest for today so we're ready for tomorrow on. And don't forget to check the weather forecast. It gets foggy after a lot of rain, so let's keep an eye out. Also, let's make sure we gear up for next time.
That's all for World News Tonight. Coming up next, the local news.
Hey, mind if I ask something? You aren't getting involved with any strange business, are you? What happened at the station this afternoon? It's still bothering me. Is there anything you're not telling me? I see. Well, it's just been nagging at me, that's all.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you fighting?
No, we're not having a fight.
This isn't the police station.
I agreed to look after you, so don't get yourself involved in anything that could get you into trouble. Got that?
And now, our weather forecast. Due to high-pressure fronts from the west, that sunny spring-like weather will stay with us for a while longer.
Is this lady the one who decides the weather? Because when she says it'll be sunny, it always is.
She's not really deciding it. Never mind.
Oh right, I almost forgot. The core mechanic of this game. For every victim you try to save, there is a deadline. Starting tomorrow, the deadline is going to be on the 29th, meaning you have 11 days to save Yukiko. How do you choose to spend those 11 days is up to you. And that's where this guy comes in, because we've got a free reign now. We fully can control the character to a certain extent, but after that, we'll have to face Yukiko's castle. We must, in order to progress the plot. Otherwise, if you fail, you'll end up going back a week. And nobody wants that now, do we? So guess what? The countdown to Yukiko's castle begins next part on Persona 4.